Hey guys, Evil Didi here, back casting some games. Got lots of catching up to do. This is quite an old game, I think. CBS against Vile Remain. CBS from the Fever Clan. Vile Remain, Zerg, not from Fever Clan. Doesn't matter though. Again, this will be one of my standard casts, more of like a critical commentary. I will be looking at the mistakes players do here. I will be focusing obviously more on CBS since he's in Fever Clan, and hopefully this will improve the players' game, really. So really right now standard openings for both players, obviously nothing too special, no proxies, no super duper rushes or anything like that, no 6 spool, pylon 9. He should be chrono boosting that quite soon. He's a bit late on that. I will be nitpicking a bit in this game, as well as highlighting the more important mistakes as well. This is a critical commentary after all. Here we see some scouting going on. You obviously want to scout. One of the most important things in StarCraft 2 and StarCraft 1 as it was, and any RTS game really, is scouting. Gateway on 12, still standard opening. 15 pool on 4 Vital Remains, standard openings, although his gas is a bit late. Usually you want to get that right after the spawning pool, so you can get the speed upgrade for your Zerglings on time. So that will definitely be delayed a bit. 16 pylon, 16 gas for CBS. Standard play. So far he is using the hotkeys, or rather the control groups. This is a big thing in my past shoutcasts. I have highlighted rather, or stressed, because you can't multitask unless you're using the hotkeys and the control groups. Right now he is using that, although not too effectively. He really should have this probe on the hotkey as well. He's going for a Cybercore a bit late. Usually I want that on 18. It went down around 20. And still no second gas. Now this is a big mistake in the build order of CBS, because you want that second gas around 18 if you were going to do this kind of build. Rather any standard Protoss opener, because you need that gas. StarCraft 2 is very gas heavy game. It's much more gas heavy than StarCraft 1, which is why there are 2 gas geysers and you need that second gas geyser. Very good building placement though. With these 2 zealots he will be able to block up these Zerglings no problem, and if these Zerglings do engage these zealots they will die. Although I don't like what Vital Remain here is doing. He should be really attacking that pylon, at least doing some harassment, because CBS can't move out. If he moves out he may get surrounded. He's also chrono boosting a stalker. Right now he is harassing, but this is a big mistake Vital Remain is doing. He is engaging these zealots. As you can see, they're engaging one-on-one basically. 1 zealot against 1 Zergling, and 1 zealot can kill up to 3 Zerglings, and as you can see, no problem for CBS clearing that up. Very big mistake by Vile Remain there. Now he has 2 gateways up, and he's researching warp gate technology. Still no second gas. Very big mistake, especially if this means he will not be able to go sentries or even get a lot of stalkers early on. He will be forced to get a lot of zealots because he doesn't have the gas. He's going for a 4-gate build and a forge. Again, on one base you can't really afford 4 gates and a forge, because on one base you can't really effectively pull that off. You can get 4 gates, but if you want a forge and a couple more gates or robotics, you definitely need that expansion. And I think he should be expanding relatively soon, but he doesn't do that in the game, unfortunately. He gets his expansion very late. Now he pushed out with that force of one zealot and one stalker right after the attack. Right after he defended his base, which is good. He pushed out with a small force, which was mainly used for scouting. This is definitely a good thing. You always want to maybe poke out your opponent's ramp sometimes. See what he's doing, because he doesn't have any observers. Also, a robotics facility is quite important against Zerg, because Zerg can switch quite fast their tech. They can switch their tech quite fast, and that's why you need an observer to scout. He doesn't have a robotics facility yet. He's putting down a Twilight Council, and as I said, he has to go this zealot heavy army because he got his second gas very late. He's getting that +1 upgrade, but again, he won't be able to afford to produce off these 4 gateways. Get an upgrade from his Twilight Council, get an upgrade from his forge, and definitely he definitely won't be able to afford producing from his 5th warp gate. He's getting a bit supply blocked there. You never want to be supply blocked. He's cancelled that. Hopefully realized that he can't afford to do that. He really should be expanding now. A good time to expand is when you're attacking, really, and I think he knows he's ahead because of that initial attack he defended. Now his zealots are getting kited around there a bit, although none of them dying. Now he's going for more stalker heavy build, and maybe he's going to get blink. We see he is pushing out, and these stalkers should be able to deal with these roaches no problem. This is also before that roach range upgrade, rather patch, so the roaches aren't that strong. Well, they aren't as strong as they are now. He got some cannons for some defense, still not expanding and still not getting that blink upgrade. Now his opponent also made a mistake of expanding quite late, and this expansion will be taken down. The Zerg player really should have expanded when he saw his opponent, when he saw CBS turtling, because he really shouldn't have gone in with those Zerglings. He really should have just stayed back and just expanded, really, and then maybe outmassed his opponent. But rather he made a mistake, tried, I'm going to try and push in, and when he saw he was dying, he didn't pull out. I mean, also a big mistake some players do is they fight losing battles. If you see you're losing a battle, retreat, get some forces out of there so you have something to defend yourself with. The blink upgrade is going down, however he's not using those chrono boosts very effectively, and as I said before, he's not really using those control groups. His main army isn't in a control group, his Twilight Council isn't on a control group, his Forge isn't on a control group, only his Nexus is, and he's not using that effectively. So this blink upgrade will be delayed quite a lot, because he's not able to multitask at all, really, because he's not using control groups. Now, for example, if he wanted to go back to his base, he would have to click on his base, click on the Twilight Council, or rather his Nexus, and then click click on his Twilight Council to get that to chrono boost his upgrade. However, if he had his Twilight Council hotkey on 0, for example, he could have clicked 0, 1, C, click, and he would have had that chrono boosted very efficiently and very fast, so he wouldn't have lost any time with his main army. He wouldn't have been caught out. Well, now I think he really should move in, because his force is much bigger than the Zerg's army. Also a micro mistake there, as you saw. Some of his stalkers were just moving around, not doing anything, but doesn't really matter. His army is much bigger than his opponent's, he will take this game. This Nexus going down very late, 14th minute. It really should have been down on this, well, he really should have started building it on the 6th, maybe 7th minute tops, because he was ahead after the initial push. He knew he wasn't in danger. He even scouted a bit, saw that there was nothing, that his opponent wasn't really a threat to him. So that's it for this game. But like I said, loads of basic mistakes, loads of essential mistakes made by CBS, not expanding on time, missing out that not getting that second gas on time as well. As you saw, there were no sentries in this army composition. Good building placement though here, very good building placement, although it kind of fell apart later on in the game. These pylons really should have been spread out throughout his whole base, so he could even see if his opponent would maybe do some harassment or drops, and he could react in time. And no control group usage, which means no multitasking, which is the most important thing in StarCraft, really. Having the ability to do many things at the same time, practically. As you can see, this Nexus has been on 100 energy for a long time. Even though his APM, I mean, it's okay, but really the important thing is he didn't really multitask, and that would be a great improvement to his game. Overall, he did win, but his opponent made some crucial mistakes, also not expanding and not getting those mutalisks out. If he got those mutalisks out, he could have kept CBS maybe in his base. But that's pretty much it for this game, and I will cast some other games now.